What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today we have the tier list of the month August. It's technically the July month because it's been 2 months since we've uploaded a tier list. We uploaded the last one on May and now it's July. So I added the Juggernaut here, but I didn't add Quicksilver or Glance. So you're not gonna see where they rank yet because it's pretty early. It's gonna be like another month when I add them in the tier list. So what changed here? So we added Hulkling, Wiccan, Valkyrie, and Gorr. And then we had 4 buffs. So we have Deadpool X-Force, Yondu, Jane Foster, and Juggernaut. So let's talk about the reworks first. So we have Deadpool X-Force. Let's see where he is at. So there he is. I put 3 for him in Alliance War attack. He's got a pretty weird like playstyle if you want to like dash in, let him walk the opponent. So it's not that safe, so just added a 3. He's got decent damage and he's got that taunt, so if he takes a hit he could tank it because he's can apply like 3 taunts, which is 75% damage reduction. Not too bad. Then we got 3 in Alliance Quest, so he's got those bleeds. 5, oh wait, no, that's not 5. 3 in act content. He's got like decent utility, some debuffs and all that. Not like something too crazy though. Same for variants. Labyrinth and Abyss, 3 again because he's got like I said, decent damage. And then Incursions, only a 3 because he's got some debuffs but not too many buffs or something like that. And nothing too special, so he gets an overall 3. And he ends up where in the tier list? He's got 3, so he's at C tier. So okay, not too bad for Deadpool X-Force. And then we have Yondu. So Yondu is the worst here from the reworks because it could have been a lot better, man. They basically doubled his damage. That's it. So Yondu has 2 in Alliance War attack. Nobody's gonna use Yondu in Alliance War attack because fights are not lasting for a while, and you cannot like ramp him up by betting specials. Same for Alliance Quest. He's got some bleeds, but no, it's you're not gonna use him here. Act content 2 and variants, he's got 3 because he's attack, so he works for one of those variants pretty well. 3 for Labyrinth and Abyss because those fights actually can last can last for him to ramp up at his maximum furies, so you can get those 12 furies. And then he's got like decent damage, so that's why I added 3 there. And then for Incursions, just a 2 because he doesn't really have that utility for Incursions. We gotta be really strict in Incursions go. So like yeah, he's not gonna get too much because Incursions can be really tough, the toughest content. And he ends up unfortunately in the E tier. I mean, it doesn't really have anything too special. It could have been so much better, like I said in my Yondu video, if when he pilfers armor he gets armor, and then when he pilfers prowess he gets prowess. If he could steal that prowess, that could have been insane for him, man. Unfortunately though, doesn't have that. And then we have Jane Foster. So Jane Foster, where is she? There she is. So she's got a 2 in Alliance for attack. Nothing too special. She can like stun lock, she can be shock immune. Nothing too special. Same for Alliance Quest. 3 for act content, 3 for variants. Just because she's like not too bad for act content. Like she can be shock immune now. She has those stagger effects. You can potentially stun lock, but it's not really too viable, so you cannot really rely on that stun lock, unfortunately. And then we got 3 for Labyrinth and Abyss. Decent damage. And then Incursions, we put 4 for her because I actually thought of a really cool note. So you know that 50% stun duration, that can be insane with Jane Foster. Plus there's a node like where you stun on base or you shock on basic attacks, so that could be really good for her. So that's why I added a little bit more here in Incursions. She's got a 2.8, so she ends up in the D tier. And then we got Juggernaut, guys. Juggernaut, he's good, guys. So let's find Juggernaut. Okay, there he is. So 3 in Alliance War attack. Dude, those free openings he can get are amazing. He's tanky as well. We got 4 in Alliance Quest. This dude, he deserves a 4 in Alliance Quest just because he's like the best can't stop one stop counter. He completely ignores everything. He completely ignores that. No, it's like it doesn't exist basically because you're always gonna be unstoppable. He's got good damage too. He's tanky. He's got those stagger effects he can nullify. Dude, it's good. It's very good. We added 4 in-act content because he's good. I feel like he's got good utility now and his damage is very good. Actually really high damage. I want to take him to rank 2 or rank 3. And then 5 in variants because he's good for the Mystic variant, and he's an extra large champion. So he's very good for that. Labyrinth and Abyss, I say he's a 4 because he's got good damage, guys. Like, it's easy to keep that damage too. Like, so easy to get. Like, just pop a special turn, just keep doing that. And then 4 for Encouragers because he's got that many unstoppable effects, so that could be kind of crazy with the buffs he can apply. Stagger effect, nullify, and tanky. So he ends up with 3.95. So he ends up in the A tier, and I'm so happy with that, man. He was literally in the F tier. Now he jumped into the A tier. Isn't that crazy, man? I'm happy to see that. I'm really happy to see that. And then let's go for the new champions. So we have Hulkling. There he is. So he's got the 3 in Alliance for attack. He's decent. Like, it takes him a little bit to ramp up, so that's why I didn't add more for Alliance War. I don't think he's got that much utility for Alliance War. Maybe for like a Penny Parker, but that's it. Then we got 4 in Alliance Quest. He's got that small regen. Can be indestructible. He's got so many buffs and debuffs. So yeah. And then 4 in Act Content and 4 variants. I feel like he's got some decent utility, so he can work in Act Content. Like, he's got very, very good utility. He's poison immune. I think he's got 1 more immunity, maybe Incinerate or something like that. And he's got a lot of buffs. Like, buffs are really good for Act 7 and all that. And then we got 4 in Labyrinth and Abyss. I feel like his damage is very good, but it has a limit. He doesn't deserve to get a 5 here. He does have insane damage. It's just pretty easy to get it, so that's why we put a 4 there, and it's actually really cool. If he had like more critical rating, I could add 5 on him, but he has very bad critical rating. And then 4 in Encouragers because his buffs are like crazy. And then he ends up in the A tier as well. I think I'm happy with that. And then we got Wiccan. So Wiccan is a Mystic. So he's got 3 in Alliance for attack. It takes him a while to get those buffs, debuffs on the opponent. He's got good utility though. He's got that neutralize. You can keep it for the whole fight. So yeah, not too bad. 3 in Alliance Quest. He's got those debuffs. Some healing, neutralize. I think he can heal too. Yeah, he's got a region of the special one. And then 3 in Act Content. Just because like he's not like Hulkling. He doesn't have that much damage. He's got some decent utility though. Wiccan has more utility than Hulkling, I feel like. So that's why he gets a 3 there. But he doesn't have the highest damage. Yeah. 4 in variants, because he's a Mystic. 3 for Labyrinth and Abyss. Again, his damage is not that crazy, but it's okay. And then Incursions, he gets a 3 because of debuffs. And then Neutralize. Neutralize is my favorite thing about Wiccan, honestly. So yeah, he ends up where? He ends up in the C tier, unfortunately. He's for sure like one of the worst champions we've seen, but he's okay. Like, C tier is good. It's like average. And then, oh yeah, we got Valkyrie. So Valkyrie is a skill champion. And there she is. She gets a 3 in Alliance War attack. It can be a little bit tricky in Alliance War if you want to like switch your combo and all that, revert it, invert it. She's got decent damage, that's why I added 3. But I feel like she doesn't have that much utility for Alliance War right now. But then she has 4 in Alliance Quest. The hits can be really cool with some nodes. She's got, I think, some bleeds as well. A lot of block penetration. So yeah, I feel like she deserves a 4 here. And then we have Act Content and Varied. She gets a 4. I feel like decent damage and some good utility is really good. Like, for Alliance Quest as well, I forgot to mention, she's got those bulwarks, which can be really good. She's good for buffed up. That's why I added a 4 there. She's got like the Pierce, very good. Same for Act and Variants. Labyrinth and Abyss, I feel like her damage is good, guys. Like, she can be really cool, especially for fights like Massacre. I kind of want to make a video about that if I can get to Massacre. But yeah, she will destroy Massacre for sure. Like, she can destroy him. Incursions, she's got those buffs, Pierce, and sustainability with those bulwarks. I like that. So she gets a 4. So she ends up in the A tier. I like that. And then lastly, that's a weird one. So Gorr. We have Gorr. I believe Gorr is a cosmic, right? Isn't he? I think he's a cosmic. That's it. So he gets a 3 in Alliance War attack just because he gets a while to ramp up. So Alliance War fights are not that are like short. So he gets a 3. He gets a 5 in Alliance Quest, man, because he's got so many buffs and debuffs. He deserves that. He's got the small region as well. He doesn't heal from willpower, but yeah, we're not going to mention that here because this tier list is without suicides. But he can apply those shocks, those poisons, those bleeds. Like, he deserves a 5 here, guys. And then 4 in act content and 4 in variants, because variants and act content are like the fights where he shines, because that's like the health pool you want to see. Because he takes a while to ramp up, but that is not good for alliance war fights. But for act content and variants, that's the health pool you want to use him. So he's got good utility, and if you ramp him up, you know, those rotations, he's good. 4 in Labyrinth and Abyss. I've soloed Starlord well in like 5 minutes with him. If you get those cool rotation going, he's really fun. And then 5 for Incursions. He's got a lot of buffs, a lot of debuffs. I like him. Honestly, I like him. He's good. He can stack all those Furies with those hacks you get from Incursions. Like, he can be really cool for that. So he's gonna end up with a 4.10. So he's so close for the S tier, but he's an A tier. So yeah, where is he? There he is. Yep, there he is. So yeah, Gorr definitely got a lot more points because Incursions and Alliance Quest and all that. But yeah, that is gonna do it for this month's tier list, guys. Let me know what you think. My favorite one is Juggernaut for sure. This man, he jumped from the F tier to the A tier, and it makes me happy, man. I wish Jane Foster and Yondu were a little bit better, but it's unfortunate. Like, Yondu, I just like this small change. I guarantee you that would make him OP, man. That would, not OP, but he would jump into like the B tier for sure. Like, if you could just his ability to say that when you pilfer a number up, you get a number up, and when you pilfer a prowess, you get a number up. So if you could just change that text, steal a number up and steal a prowess, that's it, and then he would be good because he's meant to be doing a lot of damage with his special attacks, right? Gets those furies out of them. So yeah, but that's gonna do it for the tier list, guys. This link in the tier list is gonna be in the description below for you guys to check it out. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.